Hi guys, welcome back to this channel, and for this week's Bitcoin updates, we're gonna look into the Bitcoin's price action and what's happening in the past weeks and what's the future trends that's gonna happen. So if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel to get the weekly Bitcoins update and my opinion on what's gonna happen in Bitcoins for the following days and weeks. So let's get right into it. So Bitcoin's price action for the past weeks, it's been a very strong bull trend right now. As you can see, for the past few days, it's been going up and breaking all the resistance, right? From the previous resistance from 63 to 64k right here, it just breaks up and then it forms new supports, and then we have a retracement. So congratulations whoever got caught and get to in this retracement right here. So in this retracement, if you guys are long, right now you are holding it until this new resistance right here. So this resistance turns support, and then the new resistance that we are facing right now is 66k to 67k right now. So what's been happening all around these past weeks, right? As you can see, previous resistance over here. We will expect, a lot of retail traders, they will start to, open a short right here, short position right here. But in the end, everyone got liquidated. So what's happening over all these candles? Let's dive deep into what's happening. Right, we can go to CoinGlass. This is CoinGlass, where we can see all the data for the liquidations. All right, if you can see from this point on, this is the previous resistance, and then we have one long green candle breaking up all the resistance, hence catching all the short liquidations. If you can see right here, this red color bar is the short liquidations, right? As you can see, when it breaks out, all of them are liquidated, and again it breaks out again, all the shorts liquidated. Can you see that? So right now we can see there's a lot of liquidation happening, and previously we have a liquidation of shorts also, because everyone thought that the market is going to go down after it breaks this and then shorted down again. So beware of smart money manipulations, those stop loss and liquidation grabs. We just need to be aware of all this as what's happening in the market, right? Smart money obviously controls the market, and if you don't know, right now ETFs inflows comes in. Larry Fink, CEO of BlackRock, he's controlling Bitcoin right now. You guys know about that. Smart money brings into the crypto world. They are basically starting to control the market, right? They are obviously in the stock market for a very long time. The market manipulation there, the smart money manipulation there is very strong. And right now, Bitcoin is starting to catch up in through ETFs, right? So how do they get all these, inflows, outflows to get all these liquidity grabs? So what's happening in the liquidity grabs is that when it hits your liquidation or your stop loss, you're required to sell out, right? Sell your hands to the makers, right? The market makers. So you sell it out at a cheap price, or you sell it out, forcefully sell it out to cut your losses. Those smart money or ETFs, in this sense, will get to grab the liquidation that you're forced to sell. And you can see previously, we have a very much long liquidation right here as well. One green long charts here. When you're forced to sell, right? When you're forced to sell, yes, you sold it at a cheap price, right? You sold it at a cheap price because you're forced to sell. That's why it dumps so much down, and then the smart money comes in and take it at a cheap price. That's why it pumps it back up at the same day. So that's what's happening in the liquidation grabs. They need to force to sell your hand to cut the losses, and it pumps it down, and then the smart money gets to buy it at a fair price and a cheaper price, and then it starts to repeat the cycle and sell again. So I'll show that in the ETFs inflow and outflows, that's what's happening on the price actions right now, Bitcoin's price action. So over here below this liquidations bar, we can see open interest. So open interest is a position for long and shorts open in the market. So the higher it goes, the more people open, long and shorts, right? The volume, a lot of people are opening long and shorts, means that the market is, there's a lot of market opens position. Hence, you can say that it's an overheated market, right? There's a lot of people trading it. So if you can see chart right here is the open interest divided by market cap. So by dividing with the market cap, which is the realized price of the Bitcoin, we can know whether the market is overvalued, undervalued, overheated, or being fair right now. So if you can see from the previously, when the open interest divided by market cap is the highest, that's where we can say that is overvalued, a lot overheated, a lot of open interest opening. So that's where the smart money knows Bitcoin is overpriced right now, so they need to take out the ETF outflow and causes the Bitcoins to dump. So the Bitcoins dumps, and then all the open interest, either they get liquidated or they need to change hands, right? They need to sell out to the smart money so that price change hands. Hence, the open interest and the market cap start to goes down. So that when the open interest goes down and the market cap also goes down, because the price been readjusted to the fair price, so it goes down, right? When it goes down, that's where the money becomes more undervalued right now. Bitcoin is more undervalued right now. Then the ETFs comes in and taking all the undervalued Bitcoin. It pumps the cash, the Bitcoins out again, all the way to again where the overvalue happens, all of the open interest coming in. Then ETFs outflow again at this region right here and take out all of them, all the retail price, right? When they're starting to long, smart money turns to the opposite direction and shorted it, selling all of their ETFs outflow. And then when everything is cheap again, they pumps it back in again, getting all the liquidations, and the price goes up. So when all this happening and all these ETFs coming in, right? So you can go to CoinMarketCap and look at the ETFs inflow and outflow. CoinGlass. In the CoinGlass, we can see the ETFs inflow and outflow. So as you can see right here, the ETFs inflow and outflow, and with the BTC price, right? So you can see every time the ETFs inflow, the price pumps up, right? Every time the ETFs outflow, the price goes down. So basically, they want to eat up liquidations, right? For example, right here, liquidity grab, the famous liquidity grab at the recent Bitcoin consolidations, when everybody is trying to long here, the ETFs outflow, getting all your liquidity and getting all cheap price, and then they pumps in ETFs in again to buy everything at a cheap price. So they buy everything, and then they start to sell again, right? Everyone thinks Bitcoin is going to go out, going to break this resistance and going into the moon. They start to take out their outflows, their cash, using the ETFs, and the price to start to bounce down, right, to this support region right here, about 60K right now. Then it pumps back up again, eating all the liquidations for the shorts who thinks that it's gonna continue to go down. Then ETFs start to outflow yet again, right? Yet again, because everyone thinks that it's gonna go up. All the retail money is being long right here, and then it takes out ETFs again and pumps it back, dumps it back down to 56K. So again, at this stage, ETFs start to come in and buy at a cheap price. So it's a repeating cycle. Right now, Bitcoin is manipulated by the smart money, and you guys just don't know it yet, right? You guys think that, oh, ETFs coming in, the price, the Bitcoins is gonna go up. But here's the thing: now Bitcoin is literally in the hands of smart money manipulations. So please be aware of that, and always know that the price actions, what's happening, all these long weeks, what's happening where people are forced to sell out their stop loss or liquidations, and then ETFs, all the smart money gets to buy it at a cheap price. So that's why I got all this long week right here where the smart money gets to buy it at a cheap price. All right. So right now, Bitcoin is at these price actions about 66K, and then we will see what's gonna happen, whether it goes down and then you know, make it into a fair value again and then bounce back up. So to me, I believe right now, if you look at this super chart right now, open interest and market cap right now is at the highest point right here. So I believe it will do a retracement as right now it's overvalued right now. Bitcoin is overvalued. There are too many open interests, too many open position for the long and shorts, and divided by the market cap, which is the realized price. Therefore, we can see a correction in the future where the Bitcoin is going to go down and retest this support right here. So the ETFs, right, same thing's going to happen. ETFs, Ethereum ETFs is coming in. So I believe it will retest again. Then it goes back up when the ETF starts to inflows. At that time, smart money controls the whole market already. So by controlling Ethereum and BTC, smart money literally controls everything through ETFs. So yeah, this is a price section for Bitcoin and Ethereum. So right now, we will see the money plays out at this region or whether it will go up and breaks this resistance right here. So you can also see, right, how much their inflows, right, Ethereum inflow, ETFs inflow for the Bitcoin. So BTC inflows for the ETFs, you can see at this stage, right, 11, 12, 15, 16, their inflow up to 3 figures of millions, right? Millions of ETFs, Bitcoin inflows, ETFs, Bitcoin inflows. These are all during when Bitcoin is very cheap, right? So 15, 16, 17 right here, right? The inflows when the Bitcoin is cheap. So right now the Bitcoin is pumping back all the way up here. So whether in the future when they do an outflow, we will not know, right? We'll see about that. So in the long run, right, in the long term, Bitcoin is still in the bull market because ETFs, FTX, right? FTX still haven't paid out their customer, right? They're gonna pay out 16 billion back to their customer, where their customer are Bitcoin or cryptocurrency investor. They'll go back through the investments of the cryptocurrency world. And Trump's, right? Recently, Trump wants to make BTC a reserve for the United States. Again, in the future, obviously Bitcoin will go even higher, right? And then in the coming September, we will have rate cuts announcement. We will never know. We will see what's gonna happen. And the Feds, what are they gonna do with it? And Ethereum and Solana ETFs approval are just around the corner. So I advise you guys, just open long during the retracement. All right, don't open shorts because you will never know when the ETFs approval suddenly happens and the price will goes up, right? One of my recommendations here. And then we have the elections, right? During big Trump's, whether Trump's elected or Bitcoin's elected, right? The political field gonna affect the cryptocurrency, right? Since Trump's is very pro crypto, right? The crypto will go up, but you can't react when things already happen. So you gotta do it now, when the elections, haven't occurred, and they're still choosing the candidates. So you're gonna invest way before that. And then right now we are post-halving, right? Post-halving is the bull trend right now. So in the bigger picture, we are still standing strong in the bull market, right? So wait for retracement and then long, right? That's my recommendation to you guys. So if the price would keeps on going down, just average down, right? Average down, and you can average long as well. So because in the future, if all of this were to price in, Bitcoin will go up, crypto will go up, right? And then when Bitcoin and ETH goes up, the out season will come in right in the future, right? Can't wait for that to happen. So as a trading motivation, most common beginners mistakes, they don't do planning, right? They don't do market research like what I did right now to know what's going to happen in the future, right? What's happening on the price actions? What are the smart money doing, right? What are the reason, how do we price whether right now the market is undervalued or overvalued, right? All this market research, we have to do it, right? And never overtrade, right? You can see there's so much liquidations, and so many liquidity grabs. So don't overtrade, all right? And trade is make it, less risk, high rewards mindset, right? Everybody's thinking high risk, high rewards, trying to, set the stop loss margin very, very small and close to the price. So smart money can easily hit your stop loss or your liquidity. So never overtrade, right? Obviously, we need stop loss, but don't put the stop loss too close, right? You'll be easily haunted. And never revenge trade, right? If you lost a lot, don't revenge trade. Don't try to win everything back in one trade, because when you try to win everything in one trade, you will open a position very big, and yet again you will lose everything, right? And the last of obviously, don't just listen to others. Do your own research, right? Do your DOYR, right? Do your own research, right? Obviously, not everything that I say is 100% true. I think logically on the theory behind it. All right. So if you guys want to know more about my market research and my opinions on the Bitcoin analysis, you can come join my Discord. Right now it's free. I got all this market analysis right here, right? And all these, you know, benefits that I have, right, on these results that we can get together and want to create a strong community together in the crypto trading world. So if you really want to join now, right now it's free. Now go ahead and follow my Instagram and check me out and tell me that you want to join this Discord. I will invite you guys and make you guys a member. Right now it's free. I will have all these courses right now. So obviously we look into how the smart money behaves and what's happening in the Bitcoin world, and then we're gonna take advantage of that. All right, I think that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.